topic is histology of cardiac muscle. As we know that the cardiac muscle is an involuntary muscle. It is a striated muscle. Striation is due to the presence of actin and myosin filaments. So the cardiac muscle which forms the myocardium. Myo means muscle, cardium means heart, yani muscles of heart. It consists of cross-striated muscle cells which are called cardiomyocytes, having one centrally located oval nucleus. Nucleus is oval rather than pale and located centrally in the muscle cell. Cell is 10 to 15 micrometer wide. Cardiac muscle cell excitation is mediated by rhythmically active modified cardiac muscle cells. Cardiac muscle is innervated by autonomic nervous system, that is involuntary, which adjusts the force generated by the muscle cells and the frequency of the heartbeat. Cardiac muscle does not contain cells equivalent to the satellite cells of skeletal muscle. So, this is the histological picture of cardiac muscle. If we see this diagram, we can see these are the oval nucleus, oval centrally located nucleus in each cardiac muscle cell. This is cardiac muscle cell. This black line shows the intercalated disc. Intercalated disc is formed by the fusion of two adjacent cardiac muscle cells. The cell membranes of two adjacent cardiac muscle cells fuse together to form intercalated disc. And due to the presence of intercalated disc, we have the rhythmical movement of the excitation of the cardiac muscle. So the cardiac muscle, if we show this diagram, this shows the branching pattern. So you see this is one branch, this is second, third, fourth. So it exhibits branching system. Adjacent cardiac cells are joined end to end by specialized structures known as intercalated discs. As we discussed earlier that intercalated discs, these are the intercalated discs. They are formed by the fusion of cell membranes of two adjacent cardiac cell wall. Within intercalated discs, there are two types of junctions, desmosomes and the gap junctions. So, if we see this picture, this is desmosome and this one is the gap junction. Gap junction allow action potential to spread from one cell to adjacent cell. Heart function as a syncytium, as a one unit. When one cardiac cell undergoes an action potential, the electrical impulse is spread to other cells that are joined by gap junctions. So they become excited and contract as a single functional syncytium. Syncytium means unit, a system. So we have two types of syncytium, are atrial and the ventricular. So if we see this is the cross section part of the cardiac muscle, cross section of the cardiac muscle cell. If we see this diagram, this is one cross section of single cardiac muscle cell. We see irregular pattern. This white structure shows the centrally located nucleus. Some has nucleus, some has not, because it is centrally located. So if we cross sect it, so some sections have nucleus and some have no, absent. Again, this is a cross section of cardiac muscle. This white color spot shows the nuclei of the single cardiac cell. This is the single cardiac cell having a centrally located nucleus. The nuclei are located in the center of each fiber. Note the variable size of the muscle fibers and the nuclei in the cross section. So if we see, this is the cardiac muscle cell having no nucleus, and this one has nucleus. So for excitation we have specialized fibers which are called Purkinje fibers. They are modified cardiac muscle cells. Compared to ordinary cardiac muscle cells, they contain large amount of glycogen. Due to the presence of glycogen, they do not easily fatigue. Fewer myofibrils, thicker cells, means cell membranes are thicker as compared to the other normal cardiac cells. Extend from the atrioventricular node, pierces the fibrous body, divide into the right and left bundle branch, and travel beneath the endocardium towards the apex of heart. Endo means inside, cardium means heart. Endocardium means epithelium of heart or the innermost layer of the heart, cardiac wall. It conducts stimuli faster than the ordinary cardiac muscle cell, 2 to 3 meter per second. It is discovered in 1839 by Jan Egwin-Lecia Perkunji. So, in the previous sections, we see a black color line in the longitudinal section, which is called intercalated disc. Intercalated disc are, again I am saying, explaining it, that it is due to the fusion of two adjacent cardiac muscle cells. It connects the individual muscle cell, permits the conduction of electrical impulses between the cells. So we have different types of junctions in the cardiac muscle cell. For example, fascia adherens, a major portion of the transverse component anchoring sites for actin and connect to the closest sarcomere. Sarcomere is the contractile unit of skeletal muscle fiber or the striated fiber. Sarco means flesh, mere means unit. So sarcomere are divided into filaments which are made up of actin and myosin. Means the sarcomere has two types of filaments, actin and myosin, and due to the presence of actin and myosin filaments, the cardiac muscle cells are striated. Striations are due to the active presence of actin and myosin filaments. During muscle contraction, the filaments slide over each other to cause shortening of the sarcomere. The other type of junction is macula adherens or the desmosomes. They are present on the transverse cell wall and the lateral components, bind individual myocytes to one another, stop separation during contraction by binding intermediate filaments, joining the cells together. Macula adherens junctions are also called desmosomes. This means that due to the presence of this macula adherens, during cardiac contraction, muscles do not detach with each other. They completely adhere with each other and contract as a single unit. Another type of junction is gap junction, which are present on the lateral cell wall. Allow action potential to spread between cardiac cells by passage of ions between cells, producing depolarization of the heart muscle. Allow muscles to act as a syncytium or a single contractile unit. So, if we see this structure, these red lines shows the intercalated disc. Another you can see in the bottom of the picture, these are the intercalated discs which are formed by the adherence of two adjacent cardiac cells. And if you see these lines, these light and dark lines, they are the striations. Due to the presence of these dark and light lines, the muscle is called striated muscle. So cardiac muscle is involuntary, striated, having a centrally located oval nucleus. So this section is the longitudinal section of the cardiac muscle. If we see, we can see the branching pattern of the cardiac muscle. Each cell have a centrally located single oval nucleus. Between the two cells, we can see this intercalated disc, which is formed by the fusion of cell walls of the two adjacent cells. And between these branch pattern of the cardiac muscle cell, we see the connective tissue. So this is the connective tissue. These are the intercarotid disc, and these are the branching pattern of the cardiac muscle. So cardiac muscle has striations, branching fibers, and they have intercarotid disc, and due to the presence of this intercarotid disc, they contact as a single contractile unit, as a syncytium. So again, this is the picture of cardiac muscle, or the histological picture of the cardiac muscle, which is stained by alizarin blue. We can see the red blood cells. These are the red blood cells, which are, we can see orange color cells, and the cardiac muscles are blue. If we see, we can see the dark and light lines, which shows the striations, and these are the intercarotid disc. We can see this line, this is the intercarotid disc, and this oval brown structure is the nucleus. So the intercarotid disc that connect the individual muscle cells and permit the conduction of electrical impulses between the two cells, and due to the presence of intercarotid disc, the heart is contact as a single contractile unit. Again, this is the picture of cardiac muscle. We see these are the centrally located oval nucleus. These are the Purkinje fibers. This is connective tissue. These are the capillaries. This light purple color structure is the cytoplasm of the single cardiac cell. So again, this is the longitudinal section of cardiac muscle. It is stained by H and E. H means hemotoxin, E means eosin. So we can see light and dark lines, light and dark patterns, which is due to the presence of actin and myosin filaments. You know that the actin is the thin filament and myosin is the thick filament. This purple one is the nucleus, centrally located nucleus present in the center of the single cardiac cell. We see the branching pattern, and this is the intercalated disc. Again, this is the cross section of the cardiac muscle. Some cells have nucleus and some have not. These are the bundles of Purkinje fibers. Between the Purkinje fiber and the cardiac muscle cells, we see this is the loose connective tissue. Again, this is the cross section of cardiac muscle. We see these are the myofibrils. This is the cytoplasm. This purple one is the centrally located nucleus. We can see the dark purple one dot. This is the nucleolus present in the nucleus. And between these cells we have the connective tissue. This is the connective tissue, loose connective tissue. These red one are the capillaries.